Hello everyone, welcome back to Endura, my relaxed modded Minecraft playthrough. This mod pack and playthrough was intended to be as cozy and laid back as possible, and if you were here for episode 1, the main point of the series is to help people sleep, relax, study, or work. So if you're coming back from that one, welcome back. And everybody that is finding me for the first time, welcome in. I hope you enjoy your stay. Have a great night. I'm glad to have you guys back. Said I learned how to draw a house with chalk. I don't know quite what... Actually, I do know what that means. Well, kind of. If you remember from the last episode, and this is a new day for me as well. If you remember from the last episode, we found a chest right over here. I think it was this house. Oh my. Alright. Right, chalk. Okay. I'm still gonna leave the rest of this in here. New announcement available? Sure. But we have chalk, and now I wonder if I right-click with it. I'm not sure, but we do have chalk. We'll put that in the chest and we'll kind of experiment with that later. So the goal for today, what I would like to accomplish, I want to work on the house just a little bit more. Start getting the storage system set up upstairs, so that way we don't have these chests here. And once the storage is all set up, I want to start decorating just a little bit more. I want to try and make this a little bit, because there's a lot of furniture mods as well, as far as I'm aware. Right, so there's a mod called Macaw's Furniture. There's actually quite a bit that we can do with that. Let's see if there's a different bed that we can do as well. Oh, there's pet beds. Fancy beds. A mushroom bed. Let's try and make one of these. Let's make this pine fancy bed. Oh, we need sheets for this. That's wool. Okay. And then a cushion. It's wool and feathers. So it looks like we need to set out for some wool first and foremost. Now I believe we can make wool with string. However, it does not appear. We have 4 silk. I wonder if we can use silk. Okay, so we can make... How did that work? Okay, so we can make our wool. We made a few pieces of wool. Where did we get silk from? That's the next thing I need to remember. This is what I feel is going to be the biggest hurdle for me with mods is I'm not used to playing mods, especially not mods oriented around being so relaxed and helpful. So getting used to having to, it sounds funny, but adjust to the easiness of this mod pack is going to be something. Now, the other option is we just go find some sheep or anything else that looks like it might drop like this. Might drop wool. I suppose that's a mini sheep. I'm going to go ahead and craft myself some shears. I believe we needed 6 plus 3, so we need 9 pieces of wool. And we have 3 currently. This game is certainly going to be, or not game, this series is going to be more about making everything more pleasant, I suppose. I did just start a hardcore world on stream as well. And as you can likely imagine, that is kind of the complete opposite. Everything on that is based around me not dying for one, but I am trying to actually carry some of the things that I learned from this series over to that as well. Just so I can finally have an actual house instead of, oops, I'm sorry, sheep, instead of living on a hill. Okay, so we're up to 5, and actually that should be just enough. Now, what color do we want? Do we want to stick with red? I kind of like the red. We're going to get some of these flowers. And then we need just a little bit of pine wood because I'm fairly certain that I used all of it. And after that, actually, once I finish making the bed, I believe that we need to go name a pet. Well, we need to tame a pet and then name a pet. Because since this is episode 2, if you remember, I talked about it just a little bit in the last episode. I was going to pick one of the comments and take that commenter's name and name a pet after them and keep them in the house, or the building rather, that I built that day. So for the first one, it's going to be permanently residing in this house here. And actually, oh, I did not mean to do that. I was trying to break the grass. I would like to name the first one after Hannah, one of my friends. She's actually the one that I mentioned this to, and she was all for me starting it because she absolutely loves cozy Minecraft. And actually, funnily enough, she has been playing this exact mod pack. So I recommended it to her, and she told me, she's like, I'm way ahead of you. I've been fixated on that one for, oh, we need 2 more wool. Unfortunate. Okay, well, let's start by making these sheets first. I think that's just like this. Yep. Okay. And then we can make the pillow, which is feathers. I'm sure I have feathers somewhere, you know? I actually do not have feathers. Of all the things for me to get stuck on, I did not think that it would be one of the easiest items to obtain in the game. So off we go again. We have our new goal in mind. We need to go find, I'm sure any birds will drop feathers. So if I see a bird, reluctant as I am, oh, you know what I could have done for wool? There's a tent right over here. That would have been a very, is this a tent? No, I suppose not actually. Oh, this is a whole, this is an archaeologist. Interesting. And then we need to explore this today as well. This structure that's right up ahead of us. Okay, so I suppose we are on the quest for birds. And I also would like to make a backpack today as well. So I suppose yet another thing that we can work on is finding some string. I know it's string and leather. Hello, cats. It's string and leather to actually go ahead and make. What was that? String and leather to make a backpack, sorry. This mod pack is absolutely beautiful. I don't suppose I'll be coming upon chickens anytime soon. Oh, there is only one way to find out, and that is to just keep on grassy permafrost. Oh yeah, I guess it does sound a little different over here, huh? I hear so many birds off in the distance, but obviously I can't see any of them. I think it's just the ambient noise that the Modpack has implemented. Anyways, I hope you guys really enjoyed the last episode. Please do let me know if watching it did help you sleep, if it helped you study, relax, or work, anything, all of the above. I'd love to know. I think I'm going to keep on... I don't know how long I'm going to do this series for, but I don't really have an endpoint in mind right now. I'm just going to play it for as long as I enjoy it. Which I don't really see being any kind of issue for right now. There is so much to learn about new mod packs. I don't know if I really care to be on this snow biome right now. Okay, so I actually can kind of see birds. Are they on top of this tree? Okay. Okay, so that bird did not give me any feathers. Neither did that one, so I'm kind of thinking that that is a bit of a lost cause. Oh, there's a chicken over there. I like that I can see chickens from so far away with the map. It'll definitely be helping me quite a bit. Okay, so chicken should be right over here. Oh. You chase chickens. And it gave me 1 feather. We need 2 more feathers. 2 more feathers and we are free of our quest for chickens. It does not look like that is going to be a very easy task at all. In this home, just so we always have a way back. Although that can be a little disorienting. Is there a way that I can hide that until I want to see it? Hide. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Part of me wants to make a bed right now and sleep through the night, but that's a little counterproductive for what we're trying to go for here. So, we will run. And honestly, I wanted to explore a little more today anyways. Because if I can find another place, perhaps like just ahead, that looks like it's a village. What is that? So yeah, this is why I really enjoy exploring. It's not a village, but it is a little almost hut. It looks like a gazebo. Oh, and there is actually, oh wow. Those. Patrick is unemployed, unfortunately. But I found a woodcutter. Let's see what that's all about. Cut above the rest. Oh, I see. So you can create basic items with the woodcutter. That's interesting. There's a straw bed, wooden cauldron. Go ahead and take that as well. A cooking cauldron. Very interesting. I do quite like these pine benches. We might actually use those in the house. Got some fire logs. And an oil lantern. I feel a little bad that we just kind of took this guy's entire setup here, but did that drop any? Looks like they do not drop any leather, so we'll let the rest of them live. And we can go ahead and sleep using Patrick here's bed. So I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick as well. And now we need to see if we can go find our chicken. So we need 2 more feathers. That will be the main quest for today. And as soon as we can find the feathers, mossy limestone bricks. Oh, interesting. There's a climbing rope. This is what enthralls me about mod packs. I wish that I would have started playing them a long time ago. I have very, very briefly dabbled with them, but I haven't really had an extended run-in. Maybe some of these other birds will drop. Ooh, a little bit more salt ore. Let me try one of these birds. No feathers from them either. So, we're gonna keep trying all the birds that we see because, like, that one dropped bird meat, but unfortunately no feathers. I don't know what kind of epidemic is going through this world right now where none of the birds have any feathers, but oh, that one dropped. Is that a hat? That's a summer hat grab bag. We'll open that in just a little bit here. See if I can't find any more chickens on the mini map here. So you can kind of see the mares, the raccoons. So I'm just trying to see if anywhere nearby there might be. I wonder what this is. An autumn flower forest. We might have to explore that later on. But unfortunately, this does not seem like there are going to be any chickens spawning. I wish I knew what that noise was. I can't quite figure it out. Doesn't seem like there's any enemies near me that would be making, or not enemies, but any animals near me that would be making a noise. There's some little weasels. Now, every fiber of my being is telling me to drop that single feather for other items that seem interesting to me, but that doesn't really help our case here right now. Yeah, I don't think I've ever encountered this specific scenario where it's so hard to find a feather. What is that? Is that that's a Sheba. Wow. This entire adventure we're on right now is just for one singular feather. Hedgehog right here. It looks like our search is just not going to get any better. The entire first 30 minutes of this video are just going to be me running in circles looking for feathers. Genuinely may be in best interest. I can try going back here, seeing if there's anything potentially nearby. There are sheep here. Some gazelles, some more gazelles. Kangaroos, a cat. Hummingbirds. No, nothing in particular that's going to help us. Couple of wolves. Okay, well, let's go back here. Let's go back to home. And maybe regenerating. Oh, there's some chickens here. There's another chicken. There's 2 chickens over there. That's perfect. Oh, this is actually a chicken coop. Oh, that one didn't drop any feathers. It is kind of interesting knowing that there are coops in this, though, because that leads me to believe that I could do something similar for our birds. Alright, let me grab... Please just drop a feather. Oh my. Thank you. Oh. Maybe that one did drop a feather and I didn't have to do that to the last one. Let's hope I never need feathers again. Or at the very least, that I get a couple of eggs to start reproducing chickens. Because that was far more of a journey than it should have been. Okay, let's make our pillows. Oh, that makes 16 pillows. Oh, you can use them on furniture. Interesting. Okay. And lastly, we need 2 more pieces of wool. Let's go ahead and empty our inventory. Minus out the cushions, the pine planks. Okay. Go ahead and put the woodcutter right here, right out front. And see if we can't go find those mini sheep again. And then, like I was saying, we will spend the next... Oh, portobello mushroom. We'll spend the next while here focusing on finding the... There we go. That's 2. We'll spend the next while focusing entirely on taming the animal. And I might need to look up how to actually do that or how to hatch the eggs. But I think that a chinchilla, because I did find those before, I think a chinchilla would be really, really fun. So I need to go see if I can figure out how to tame a chinchilla. I also need red dye. And this should... forget exactly how it went. Something like that. Yeah, there we go. Fine, fancy bed. Look at that. Now that is a bed. Oh, wow. Okay. I am a big fan of this. That is a very, very nice bed. Okay. So now we do have some cushions that we can put on furniture, which we will be diving into more shortly here. But first, let's see if I can make like a hatchery. Actually, what mod pack are the eggs from? Exotic birds. Let's see if there is a hatchery. Maybe a bird's nest. You can make birdhouses, egg incubator. They just need glass. Glass, iron ingots, and a flint and steel, and that makes an egg incubator. Yeah, I can absolutely do that. I might already have... I have the flint and steel. I have the iron. I have a bucket. So the last thing that I needed... What was the last thing that I needed? Glass. So we'll keep an eye out for some sand. And otherwise, I'm going to go look up, or I'm going to see, rather, if I can find another chinchilla. Alright, there they are. Let's see what mod the chinchillas are from, and I'm going to see if I can somehow manage to tame one of these chinchillas. They're from Faunify. So let me go ahead. I'm going to tab out. Okay. Okay, so to tame the chinchillas, all we need, funnily enough, all we need are dandelions. So, let's go ahead and find us some dandelions, and we will bring home our very, very first addition to the house. And we'll spend some time beautifying the house a little bit, we'll make some more furniture, and then I say we start looking at what we want our next build to be. Now, I do have a couple of ideas for the next build. I can't really settle on anything, though. I'm not sure if I want to do a... if I want to work on a farm. I was thinking maybe a stable, if we want to start working on maybe getting a horse. Or anything of the like. So, we have options, but... first things first, let's go find our chinchilla. Where'd he go? Oh. Boom. Follow me. Best friends forever and dust buddy. And we're gonna wait. Oh, he just spawned next to us. Alright. What are you doing here? I know you're not looking at my bed. That is my bed. Come in here. Let me do that. See if I can lure. Here we go. Okay. Awesome. So, first things first. We need to smelt a little bit of our iron. Okay. Let's smelt our iron, and I am making a... actually, I don't believe I even need to make an anvil. I think with the name tag here, can you craft name tags too? Oh my god, you can. What do you need to make? Cardboard, string, and dye. Okay. But I think I can just go in here, left control, right button. What does that mean? So what if I use a mouse? What is left control and right button? Left control. We're just gonna make an anvil because I am clearly not smart enough to figure that out. So what is that? Iron plate. Interesting. Okay, so we have our 3 blocks of iron. Let's make our anvil. And oh, that was quite loud. We're gonna name this Hannah Pangea after one of my good friends, and now our new chinchilla. Yeah, go ahead and boot you back just a little bit. There we go. Perfect. Actually, I wonder if I can get Hannah to... no, it's fine. It's fine. Okay. So the next thing that I would like to work on is, like I was saying, I want to beautify just a little bit. So let's go ahead. Oh, let me go, oops. Let me go find some sand real quick. On the contrary. Let's go find some sand and we will make our sand right over here. We'll make the egg incubator and see what that is all about. And then we'll start brainstorming what kind of build we want to do today. Now, I do also want to do paths to combine the builds that we do. Now, is it showing gravel as sand? I believe it is. That's not the most helpful thing I've ever seen. But that doesn't mean that we can't find some sand somewhere around here. And there are also some buildings that I would like to go check out as well. That sand? That is. We don't need much. We only need a couple of blocks. And it seems like that will be enough for us, because we only need 3 pieces of glass. We'll get a couple more. Go. 4, 5, and 6. Beautiful. I do want to go check out this autumn flower forest. I would like to go look at that at some point throughout this episode. Now, this episode is going to be a little bit shorter than the last. The last one was 3 hours. This one I was thinking about making 2.5, but it kind of depends on how long it takes me to build a new structure. I wasn't going to do one that is quite as in-depth as the last one. The house is at a good point. I'm a really big fan of how we have the house built right now. And I would just like to add on to it and accessorize. But I am, and again, I've been making jokes about it this whole time, but I do actually think that I'm not the best builder in the game. So I'm glad that I was able to create something that I do think turned out very good. And hopefully you guys thought so as well. So we got Hannah Pangea, and I believe I put her comment above as well. Excuse you. Or not above, but on screen. And let's see. I need to smelt the glass. And then it should just be, well, I need to dump the water bucket, which we'll just put right here for right now, because I kind of want to keep the water source nearby, but we need the bucket for other projects right now, which you will see in just a moment. Oh, maybe we should make an aviary for the birds. That could be interesting. I need to see exactly how this works first. So let me go ahead and place this down, and we are going to... Oh, you need blaze powder. Interesting. I wonder if that's the only way. There's an egg analyzer we can make, which is a very similar thing. It just requires redstone, which I don't mind doing. And it is a good thing that we got the extra, huh? Go ahead and make one of these. We do need 1 piece of flint. I'm sure we have a piece of flint somewhere. It appears that I was actually wrong. So, I am going to go ahead and... I don't know if you recall, but a few seconds ago there was some gravel over here that I walked past saying it was not helpful. Turns out it's going to be very helpful for us. And here we are. Go ahead and get one piece of flint real quick. It's supposed to be quick. I suppose that it didn't get the memo. Oh my lord. Okay, well we have enough gravel. We can just go recycle it back at the house. There are a lot of horses here as well. Oh, and it tells you their speed. Interesting. So this one is definitely this is the top dog here, the stallion. Name him Seabiscuit. Okay. Go ahead and put the gravel down. We're going to do this one by one because I don't really... Oh, we'll do two. Okay, perfect. There we go. This back. Let me get a flint and steel going real quick. That should be all we need to do. Oh, I actually didn't need the flint and steel. I am just being a goofy guy. Alright, there we go. Now we have our analyzer, so what we do is we put the eggs in here and then we power it, it looks like, with redstone. Alright, Marcy, I'm sorry, but we can't do this. You need to... I'm afraid you're moving out. Okay, so let's see. How does this work? So it takes a little more than one redstone per egg, it looks like. Or is that more? That's more than one redstone per egg. Oh, and it can crack them. Incredible. Okay, well, what can we do with eggshells? Turn them into bone meal. Okay. I mean, that's fine. I don't hate that. And it appears that that is going to be the main thing that we get. So, at least we will have a steady supply of bone meal. Let's wait for one more and see if maybe we get lucky on the last one. I do like that this gives redstone dust a bit more of a use, though. There we go. We have a penguin egg. Interesting. So through one of our eggs that we found on the top of a tree has turned into a penguin egg. Also, Marcy, I'm sorry, but you need to leave. You need to get out of my house. There's a cockatoo egg. Okay. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. We are going to rest, and then I am going to move the chests upstairs. I'm going to go ahead and get some more spruce logs, and we will be ready to go ahead and start sprucing up the house. I'm so sorry for that joke. That was terrible. I understand if you leave. I get it. Actually, I could. You know what I should be doing? I should be making the tall spruce trees. I'm sure somebody watching has been yelling at me to do that. Let's see how this would go. I know, oops. I know that it changes the ground around us, but alright, we'll wait on it. We'll see what happens. Because if I can chop those down in one swing, that would be incredibly beneficial. Okay, so let's look up some furniture. Furniture. However, first, I suppose I should make a few chests. Okay, we got 16 more chests. Let's go ahead and put these upstairs. Remember, with how we built the roof, we can still access these because we made it so that the roof is made out of half slabs. I will be finding an actual viable sorting system soon, but for the time being, I'm just going to leave it like this. Also, let's see what's in our hat bag. Incredible. It is a flag. But I will make a sorting system soon. I might do that off stream, or sorry, off camera, unless you want to see it. I have no preference either way, I promise. Just trying to keep this as, I guess, relaxed. I suppose making a sorting system isn't exactly the most riveting thing. We are going to have to go through again and re-find our logs. But that shouldn't take too long. There we go, and the last few items here, and I'm also going to go ahead and pick this up. We're going to put that upstairs as well. Oops, let's do this one. Okay, and with that, let's get our spruce logs back. Here's the planks. Pine logs, spruce logs, oak logs. More chests. And some spruce logs. Pine planks and slabs. Okay. I think we can do quite a bit with that. I'm also going to go ahead and move this over into the crafting room. Right here. Okay, and let's see what we got today. So these are the eggs that it gave us. I actually can't put them back in here, so. We have the penguin egg. It is a emperor penguin. We have a cockatoo egg, and that is a red-tailed black cockatoo. We have an owl, a barn owl. We have another cockatoo, a Major Mitchell's cockatoo. Another owl, long-eared, and a magpie, a Eurasian magpie. So I'm going to... do I want to leave these here? I kind of want to leave the egg analyzer here. What I am going to do is I'm going to use this bundle to pick up all of these eggs and put them in... Let's give them a special chest. Put the bird eggs right here. Yeah. Okay. Furniture time. So, let's see if anything really stands out to me here. Now, it will probably be spruce. They have wardrobes. You need cabinet doors, which is a chest, an iron nugget, and some sticks. Modern wardrobe. There's hedges. That's interesting. How do I make that? Okay, so we got chairs. We need a constructing table. How do I make a constructing table? There's also fans. We can make a fan right now. I could go for a fan. Let's make a fan. Let me go get the iron. Not sure how much iron we have left. We have 6. I don't think that's quite right. There we go. Very nice. Okay. So that is the first piece of furniture done. Let's see. What else can we do here? There are tables. How do I make a larger table? Spruce shelf, spruce cabinet, spruce table. Okay, so it is 2 sticks and 2 half slabs. I can do that pretty easily. 2 sticks and 2 half slabs. I want to see how these build together. Okay, so they do build together very well. Okay, I'm a fan. Go ahead and sign me up for a few more. Oops, that's not what I wanted. maybe I should be a little more patient. There we go. I need one more real quick. So I need one more bout of half slabs. There we go. And one more table, spruce table. Boom. And there we go. Look at that table. That looks fantastic. Now, I kind of want to actually move it over one more, if possible. Let me go ahead and mow this side down. There we go. Alright, perfect. Now we have some stools. I don't necessarily love the stools. Let me see what the chairs look like. That is 3 half slabs and it gives 2 chairs. Okay, I do quite like that. That's pretty nice. We are going to move the jukebox right over here into the corner. And you know what? While we're at it, why don't we play the song that we have too? There we go. Nap time. And are there plates? Can I do plates somehow? Well, I suppose let me look at that in just a moment. First things first, let's do maybe some dressers or a wardrobe. How do we make a wardrobe? We need logs for that. A lot of logs. A cabinet door, which is a chest, an iron nugget, and sticks. Chest. I'm pretty sure I have iron nuggets somewhere. I have a singular iron nugget. Do I have sticks? I have twigs. That'll do. There we go. I'll put the iron nugget and the chest, and now we have a cabinet door. Or do I want a double wardrobe? I kind of want a double wardrobe, which means we also need another iron nugget. And also another chest. I can't forget the extra chest. Excuse me. Go. Some sticks and a door. Cabinet door. Now we need logs, and I believe it was something along the lines of that. It was. Okay, let's see how the double wardrobe looks. Oh, look at this. That looks incredible. Let's make a bed for Hannah as well while we're at it. Hannah, bed. Maybe it was bed, and then I just... Here we go. And she would want purple, so we need fabric, which is 2 wool, a string, and a stick. Okay. I think I can manage that. Let's go ahead and work on that then. As soon as it's daytime again. Actually, I want to see what this is all about. There is a trinket that I have that I wasn't a huge fan of, because it has a negative side effect with it. But, here it is. I want to see if I can equip it and then take it off. There we go. So the buff that we got is saturation. Now, what happens if I take this off? It does not actually get rid of that. Cool. Okay. So, first things first. I want to see, can I turn wool? Can I turn wool into string? There are quite a few crafting recipes with wool. So I'm going to click through pretty quick here. Let's see if I can't find the... What was that? Oh, there's plushies? We should make plushies too. Did I actually just click this? Yeah, there we go. Crafting. So we can use cotton to make string. Or gossypium. I know we have some gossypium, actually. It's a flower, because I looked at it and I said, I have no idea how to say that. There it is. Alright, perfect. So we just do this. And now we need purple flowers, which we already have. Oh, that's pink. Okay. So we are now on the quest for purple. Always something new. Are these the... That's delphinium again. Not quite correct. So, what makes purple anyways? Is it red and blue? I think it's red and blue, isn't it? Let's see if I know my colors or not. Blue dye. Let's go ahead and find some red. And actually, I should go say hi to those sheep. I do know my colors. Look at me go. Okay, let me go grab my shears because I also need wool from the sheep as well. And turn this into bone meal. Not a fan of how that's off-centered. And I really am not a fan of how that placed. Oh, that'll have to do for now. Either that or I do a... No, because if I did a 2, that also would be off-centered. Okay, let's see. I'm looking for my shears right now. Shears are... Here's the cotton we have as well. I know I put the shears somewhere. There they are. And then I just need 1 stick. Here we go. Thank you for your contribution. There's the other sheep. I don't need any more wool than what I just got, but I would be a fan of having extra so I don't have to come out here every time I want to make something out of wool. Oh, that was a hamster. Okay, so on that note, let's see. I need to go over here. And then it was like this, and then like that, and one string here. Purple fabric. Incredible. Okay. Now then, back to the bed. Bed. What else did I need to make this? Oh, I needed 5. Incredible. Well, the good news is we already have the string, and look at that. What did I just say? Now we don't have to go find sheep. Then we just do one of these, and there we go. Purple cat bed. However, I am going to be using it for Hannah, the chinchilla. Because purple is her favorite color. So, that right here. I just need to kind of push her back into the corner. Let me actually put it the other way. Orient it this way. Perfect. Okay. That looks a little bit weird. And just right in the corner, like that. There we go. Incredible. So, Hannah, hopefully you like your purple cat bed, even though you are a chinchilla. I am a big fan. Okay, and in the meantime, what else do we need to do? I would like to add some more stuff still, because I feel like we're getting there, but I feel like we're not quite there. I think there's still some stuff that I can do. So, I'm going to look through furniture again. Furniture. And there are bookshelves. There's a glass table, coffee table, end table, stool, counters. Basin. There's a spruce toilet. Lattice fence, mailbox. I mean, we can make a mailbox. What do I need to do that? So we need that constructing table. How do I make the constructing table? What mod is that? Mr. Crayfish. Mr. Crayfish. Constructing. Maybe I have to say table. Is that that's a traveling trader outside, I do believe. We'll go say hi to him in just a second. Yeah, I do not see the table that I think I need here. Portable storage interface is interesting. Okay. We might just have to hold on this unless I can find it right now. I just need to know what the table's called. Maybe if I type in constructing. There's a construction cloak. How do you make that? That's from RuneScape. One moment. Okay, so constructing. I just need to find how to make this table. And this is refurbished, so it's gotta be refurbished. Okay, so it's a brown table, so it wouldn't be anywhere on this I don't think it would be anywhere on this page. Oh, I guess it could be down here. I don't really see it though. I don't see it anywhere on this page either. This might be another case if I just have to look it up real quick. What is going on out here? What are you guys doing outside of my house? Pathfinder's quill, some embedded fish fossils. Redraws efficiency bonus. So I have 5% right now. If I give him this. Oh, I see. But I like the tool scraps. I don't want to get rid of that. Interesting, dude. This is interesting. Okay. I don't see anything that I would want from him, though. So I'll have to respectfully decline. And in the meantime, there we go. In the meantime, see if I can't real quick finish finding this table. I'm not sure why it's so hard to find. Oh, workbench. Requires power from an electricity generator. Oh my. Okay, so that might be a little tiny bit beyond my reach here. just a tiny bit. The block of redstone is doable for one of these. But we're gonna hold off on that for now. Just for now. Temporary hold. Furniture. Okay. Oh, there's more mailbox. See, this is doable. Maybe not immediately, because I don't know if we have the iron for that. However. Spruce. Okay, perfect. Spruce kitchen drawer, cutting board, drawer, desk. We could have a desk with a stool next to it. Mailbox, we already went over. Storage cabinet, don't need it. Okay, you know, I think I'm actually okay on all of this. Now I just want like little decorations, like pots, maybe like any kind of table-side plant, that kind of deal. So for right now, I think we're actually okay. I'm gonna go ahead and sleep. What we're actually going to do is I'm going to empty my inventory. And we are going on another adventure. I would like to... Oh, you know what? I want to make a backpack first. So for that, I need 4 string. I believe I have the leather already. Then again, maybe I do not. Isn't there another kind of backpack you can make? Okay, so these are all just backpacks that you have to... Okay, so unfortunately I do need to find a source of leather first. Okay, so let's see. Can I make leather somehow? Kangaroo hide. I do remember seeing kangaroos. So I suppose that will be our first stop. I'm only jumping to that conclusion because I've yet to see a cow that dropped leather. So unfortunately it falls to the kangaroos to lead us to victory here. We need 4 leather. Was it 4? 4 leather. So, again, unfortunately, but we are going to have to do a little bit of a cull here. Botanist workbench. I like this a lot. I'm going to take this. If I can. Yeah, give me that. Oh, wow. Hold on. See, this is kind of why I like exploring, because it's going to introduce me to a lot of stuff. What happened to this house? It's going to introduce me to a lot of things that I did not know existed before. Excuse you, I'm trying not to... I don't want to die. It's going to introduce me to a lot of different items that I wouldn't find otherwise. Is kind of what I'm getting at. And that is something that I'm a very large fan of. See, I wonder if I can cut these down. Oh, wow, you can. I just don't care about jungle logs at all, otherwise I absolutely would. I'm going to keep looking around. I don't believe that I need soybeans. I am going to look around, though, to see if there is anything that I want to take home. Like these hanging plants, I think these are going to be really, really nice in the house. Oh, this was our starter house. Look at that, there's silk right there. That's nice. Hamster tips. Maybe I should take this with me. Who knows when that'll come in handy. Is there anything else here that intrigues me at all? Not really. Now then, unfortunately, it is time to go say hi to the kangaroos, and I remember that there were some kangaroos right on over here. Yep. I also feel like I remember them having a lot of health. Yep, kangaroo hides, alright. Doesn't please me in any fashion, but we do need a backpack. Okay, so we got 4 hides from that. We need a total of 8. 5. It is almost over. I wonder if these give feathers. No, we'll find that out later on a different day. We are only culling what is absolutely necessary today. That's a snake. Alright, let's see if I can find any more kangaroos around here. Is that a ship? This looks like a ship. Boar. We can try the boars as well. I don't believe they will drop leather. I don't even know how to pronounce that word. Snake, leaf insect, peafowl, leaf insect, peafowl, boar. Okay, let's go try the boars. So we needed 8 kangaroo hides in total, because when you put them like this, they make 1 leather each. So, yeah, I don't believe the boars drop leather. Or they do. And I just killed kangaroos for no reason. They also drop cooked pork chop, which is extremely interesting. And I guess with the unnecessary murder of some kangaroos on our hands, we can go ahead and head on right back to our home, and we can make a backpack, and we can actually, I believe, upgrade it. I'm fairly certain we can upgrade it almost right away. We just need copper ore, or copper bars, I mean, which shouldn't be any question. I'm fairly certain we have copper. If not in ore, or sorry, if not in bar form, I know we have ore. So, Go ahead and double, triple check that real quick. And no copper here. Copper ore. Boom. Take that. Do I have any more coal? There's more copper here. Yes I do. The furnace right here, I suppose. And copper. Did I not grab the coal? I don't believe I did. Go. Now we just need 8, so we can go ahead and do that. Let's go find a place for these hanging pots in the meantime. About one right here. I feel like that'll be a really good spot for it. Oops. I wonder if I can bone meal it to make it grow. Nice. Okay. I wish it would be one more block down. Is there a way that I can do that without disrupting what I got going on here too much? There we go. I'm a fan of that. And then we can put one maybe somewhere over here. Next to the bed. I'm not gonna lie, that looks awful. But that doesn't. I didn't know I could just set it on a table. Hold on. Oh, wait. You remember how I was asking about plates? I just found out how to make it on accident. We'll do one of these. Make it a Bruce table. Just a one banger. Oh wait, actually we could do a nightstand. We'll make a nightstand. Where's the spruce? Go. That is a chest and then 5 planks. That's easy. Chest, 5 planks. Do I have the planks? I do. Very nice. Cool. Okay. Let's go get our copper because that should be done by now. And we can go ahead and use the copper after we make our string. I believe it's something like this. Maybe I should just look it up. Backpack. Backpack. Oh, I forgot the chest. Easy mistake. And then we just need, there it is. And the leather. Alright, backpack. And now, so if I show you this, the backpack has 3 by 8, 3 by 9. So it has 27 slots. How does this work? I feel like I'm delving into things that I don't understand. So we're going to not do anything with that. What we are going to do is we are going to take this backpack and we are going to upgrade it into a copper backpack, which gives you an extra 2 rows. So it's 5 by 9. And then I believe you can also make an iron backpack. I don't fully understand the difference here. But I do understand that I don't have the copper to do the other version of it, so I'm just going to try and see what the one version is like. Did I ever go get that gold block? I did not. Let's go get that gold block real quick. First, I do need to... What are you doing? First we are going to do one of these. This will make an iron backpack, which has an extra row. I'm still not sure what these are. But after that, we go get the gold from here. And actually, I believe we're going to be able to upgrade our backpack all the way up to diamond right away. Unless there's an emerald. There's not. And I have no real use for diamonds, considering this is more of a peaceful playthrough. So why spend my diamonds on armor or weapons when I can instead expand my inventory and allow myself to explore some? So that is what I'm going to opt to do. There's the gold block. I do not have the shears on me, otherwise I would shear that sheep. I'm not going to kill them though, because I really have been appreciating having them here. And with that, we should be able to, right now, take our diamonds, take this gold block, gold backpack, which gives us, let's see, holy crap, man. 3, 6, 9 by 9, so that's 81 slots. And the final one that we will be able to do right now, the diamond backpack, which gives us 3, 6, 9 by 3, 6, 9, 12. So that brings it up to 108 slots. And these sidebars, I need to, oh, you know what? I bet it's these. Oh, I see. Okay, so how do I make these? How do I make these? Is there like a specific workbench? I don't. Seems like not, but how do I make the pickup upgrade? Or is this something that I have to loot? Oh no, upgrade base. Here we go. Okay, so the upgrade base is made with 1 leather. Okay, so we can work on that now. Infinity Realm makes all items in backpack infinite. What the heck? Smithing table. So let's see what kind of stuff they have in here. They have the pickup upgrade, which just makes your picked up items go straight into the backpack. It has the filter upgrade, which allows you to filter what you put into the backpack. The magnet upgrade. You can feed the player with food from the backpack. That's interesting. Compacting voids items selected and filtered, so it just gets rid of specific items. Restocks backpack from sneak right-clicked inventory. Deposit items from backpack into... Okay. Refill. Inception. It makes it possible to put backpacks into the back... Oh, God. Everlasting upgrade. Backpack becomes indestructible. Can't despawn. Oh, my lord. Crafting that is hard. That's 4 nether stars and 4 end crystals. It allows you to smelt. That's nice. Auto smelting, smoking upgrade. You can smoke food. Blast mining, crafting one. This is probably the one that I'd be most interested in. A 3x3. Stone cutter, stack upgrade. Multiplies the number of stacks that can fit in a slot by 1.5. That's interesting. Now there's upgrade tiers. So you can get all the way to 16 times the stack. This is very interesting. It has a portable jukebox. We might have to do that. Tool swapper. That's nice. That's easy to make too. Automatically swaps item in player's hand for 1 effective on the block when these are left clicked. It's an anvil, smithing. Automatically use potions. These are really cool. These are really, really cool. Okay. So now that we actually have a backpack though, our inventory issues should be realistically gone. I can't find much reason where we will have issues with space. So on that note, why don't we go ahead and do a little bit of mining actually. I'm not sure what exactly I said I was going to set out to. Oh, I wanted to build something today. But I think genuinely the thing that benefits us the most right now is checking this building here out and seeing what all is going on with that. Maybe getting some good loot, and then it would be mining some more iron because we are completely out of iron. We use our last iron bars to make the backpack upgrade, which I don't regret for a moment because this is going to be truly revolutionary. However, we can definitely benefit from, you know, having more iron. It'll help us build more furniture, more workbenches, everything along those lines. And maybe we will build something real quick towards the end as well. What exactly, I'm not sure, but I was very intrigued by this structure in the first episode. We're gonna go ahead and check this out and see what all is going on up here. It looks almost like an abandoned area. Oh, and here we go. So the nice part is we will be able to pretty much just take basically everything. There's another nap time right there. Adventurer kit. Increases loot amount in chests by X amount, but it decreases efficiency. That's interesting. I am going to take these chests. And another really nice thing that we have going on here. Oh, that is... Oh my lord, minus 44% efficiency. Holy. That is awful. Okay, so maybe this one's not that bad then. Actually, you know what? We may as well go ahead and equip it because we are going to be doing quite a bit of looting. As for this, we can go ahead and combine our pickaxes here. I believe we can combine these as well. Yeah. I just don't want to waste my tools at all. I wish I would have came here and found this damaged anvil initially, but it is what it is. I'm not going to complain too much here. But we'll take that flower pot. Remember, we're looking for iron, but we're also, another thing that I would be really happy to see. Yeah, see, this is why we check everywhere in these. Anything that looks a little bit off, you loot. And here we go, name tag and string. This is awesome. Now, I don't really care about the other stuff, the rotten flesh, so I'm just going to leave that. I'm going to leave these nap times as well because I already have one. Seems a little bit redundant getting any more than one. Okay. That was a really good room to loot. Oh, okay. I thought I found another secret right there, but Oh, this is nice. Blocks of coal I would gladly take. So this is something that I very, very much enjoy with Minecraft. The ability to explore has never ceased to be a fun experience for me. And now we get to go ahead and use our fancy little backpack here. Just gonna put pretty much everything in there, actually. Now, I imagine most of the time this building would be absolutely teeming with monsters here, but fortunately for us, we are doing the cozy Minecraft, so it's not really something that we have to worry about. It's quite literally not our problem. Although, fall damage most definitely still is. And it looks like that's actually already it here. You know, I'm not going to complain because we got some really good stuff. So, what I am going to do, I will actually go ahead and go back up here. I don't really care to explore during the night, and I don't think you guys do either, so we are going to build back up. If you recall, there was actually a bed right here. But the other series, the hardcore Minecraft series that I started, that is going fantastically already. We're on day 32 out of 100. The goal, the plan for that series is by the time that I hit 100 days, I will be killing the Ender Dragon on the 100th day exactly. We're going to go this direction. Actually, let's go to that autumn forest. We are going to go right here. But the goal is on the 100th day, we kill the Ender Dragon. And that will either be a fantastic way to go out, or it will be a very, very cinematic end to the first series of a hopefully long-lasting Minecraft series. Hopefully. I can't guarantee too much. See, now I want to grab all of these eggs now because that will make it a lot easier for me to allow people choice with what animal they get. Like if they do want a bird, they have a whole roster to kind of choose from, you know? So I want to get as many as I can. And I will, oh, that's, never mind. I thought that was an egg. I was going to say, and I will be taking eggs back as well, like chicken eggs. Because we all saw how annoying it was for me to find feathers initially. Let's see, what is that noise? What is that? Oh, that's the possums. So if hardcore Minecraft is your thing when you're not trying to go to sleep anyways, feel free to swing on by the stream. I'm going to be doing it 2 to 3 times a week now. I really don't want to kill these, but if they can drop leather, which they do, we need leather for the upgrade templates. So unfortunately, it's kind of something that has to happen. What is that a buffalo? Easter hat grab bag. Alright, why not? And we got an egg stack. Okay, that is horrendous. I will have to pass on that one. That one is something. We're just about to the autumn forest here. It's definitely pretty. I don't think there's actually anything here. It is a nice little area. There's another one of these statues, though. I don't know if you remember this from earlier, but there is a chest in the middle of these. My lord. Oh, we got a painting, which is actually kind of nice. I forgot paintings existed. So, I will gladly go ahead and hang that up in the house. But for right now, I think we just pick a direction, which I kind of already have. But I think we just keep going in this direction, see what we can find. It's a little bit different from mining. And maybe I should be mining instead, but I just like branching out. Especially with the waystones mod. How actually do you make a waystone? You need a warpstone, obsidian. How do you make a warpstone? Emeralds, amethyst, shard, and ender pearls. Okay, so that's not obtainable for us right now. It is, but it's going to be a lot easier once we get to the end. It will be drastically more feasible. I am going to go grab that iron real quick just because I said earlier that we need it, and if I ran past it, I would feel... I don't know. I would feel bad. Okay, let's see. What can we really find here? What is this? It's like a little crop circle thing. Let's go see what that's all about. I think it's actually a structure with like flowers and vines on it, but anything that looks a little bit out of the ordinary is something we should go look at because who knows what we're going to find. And I do also think, I think we just go until we find another village with a waystone. Well, it was a structure. I'm not really sure exactly what to do with it, but it's definitely a structure. Hello, deer. Oh my lord, these are fast. I mean, I guess they are deer. Deer are pretty quick. Oh, this is actually good. Chicken eggs we need. I wonder if there's anything at the bottom of the well. There's not. Would have been funny if there was like a ring at the bottom. Oh, hello. Alright, this is quite literally nothing. I also wanted to see what happens if I mine one of these. Oh, good. It gives me poison. That is quite the complicated nest. The Modpack, the mod name is not incorrect. So, also do let me know if you want me to keep exploring like this in future episodes, or if you would prefer that I keep it kind of closer to the base. Obviously, like, some exploration is necessary, but if you prefer that I keep it closer to the base, can I chop these? Oh my lord, I can. How much wood is this going to give me? Good lord. Fair enough. Skunks. Tasmanian devils. Love that. But obviously some exploration is required. So if you want me to stay closer to the base and kind of operate out of there and only leave when I need to get stuff, we can definitely do that and I can focus heavily on building. Or if you prefer, can I chop this down? No. Can you imagine? Or if you want me to focus more on exploration, I can absolutely do that. Or just whatever I'm feeling that day. So just go ahead and drop that down in the comments if you are listening to this part. Let me know what you would like to see, and I can definitely orient towards that in the future. I saw this. What is this? Interesting. I don't know actually what that's for. Is deep slate? There is deep slate here. Heck. You know, if this is a good cave, I wouldn't mind that either. Now, see, this is where I would really like the portable smelter. That would be quite nice. We could also do lava as a, with these spikes. Let me go ahead and grab some of these, actually. We can use those as a source of infinite lava, so we never need to use coal to smelt things anymore. And we can just use lava, so that's definitely something we can work on in the future as well. Always something so therapeutic about mining in Minecraft. This is quite the cave system. Curious why it generated like this. Whoa. Just kind of stopping my yapping right now because you've been listening to me yap for an hour and a half already, so I wanted to let you listen to the music. The ability to have the recurring ore like that is also very fun. Ooh, I almost just fell. Oh man, that would have been something, huh? I say knowing full well that I'm mining straight down right now. I am kind of looking for diamonds. I wouldn't mind them. I don't think there's any necessity to them right now. But better tools are never a problem, and if we can, I would like to set up an enchanting table soon. Just so that I can, again, make better tools. And then we can really necessitate iron solely for crafting purposes as opposed to creating tools. Especially if we can get a mending book somehow as well. So diamonds are most definitely welcome here. I am a huge fan of that backpack that we recently added to our arsenal here. That is going to be such a massive help. This cave is crazy. Ooh, I did not see that spike there. kind of realizing now that this cave petered out pretty heavily right here. What did I just pick up? Oh, an iron helmet. Alright. I think I'm going to try and make my way up and out of here. Because this cave, albeit seemingly pretty nice, kind of petered out into nothing right there. So I'm going to see if I can get away from that. There's also this rhyolite here again. I still have no idea what that stuff does. And I am using wood as a crafting goblin trader. Hello. Oh, they turn iron ore into iron bars? Hold on, come here. No, come here. You come here. Thank you? Holy. Turtle eggs. Efficiency. Is that 6? Or is that 4? IV. I think IV is 4, right? Yeah, fortune 4. Oh my lord. Okay, so these guys are crazy. This is apparently Celine the beekeeper, even though it's Allie the goblin trader, you know? Normal stuff. I have some raw gold that I can give. Wait, where'd you go? Back here. Then cobblestone or rotten flesh into coal, gravel into flint. Okay, I don't really have anything else, I don't think, that I can give them. Holy crap, that was awesome. We just got 60 ingots from them. Okay, well, thank you. Absolute pleasure doing business. Oops, sorry, Bat. I genuinely did not mean to just hit you there. See, that's the again, I've said it probably 10, 15 times this episode alone. But there's just so much stuff that I do not get to see from regular mod packs that I get to see, or not, sorry, from regular Minecraft that I get to see in mod packs. And that's what's so enthralling to me about it. I am always a fan of witnessing what other people can do with their creativity. Now, I saw something over here. I don't know what that was. Okay, let's see if we can't find diamonds. I feel like this is another case where I should have found diamonds by now, just based on how deep into the world we are. We actually do need redstone ore now. Or sorry, redstone dust for the eggs, so we most definitely have to go ahead and grab some of that. Okay. It just seems like diamonds are so inaccessible, which is kind of crazy because everything else with this mod pack is extra accessible. I'm not gonna take much lapis, actually. I don't care that much about it, if I'm being frank. Ore toys. Oh. Holy crap, that scared me. Oh, I'm supposed to just mine them. Whoops. I'm gonna quiet that down because that was very loud. 145, 30. That was very loud. I'm gonna turn that down so hopefully nobody here has to deal with what I just heard. Holy crap. Ooh. I almost just walked straight into lava. That would have been a very unfortunate way to die. Yeah, you see what I mean though? There's not a single diamond ore to be found. There's a lot of those little things that like to scream at me. This is kind of why I'm beginning to think that maybe the better option might just be looting structures as opposed to mining for diamonds. Okay, I suppose let's go ahead and see if we can find a quick-ish way out of here. What was that? I learned very rapidly what that was. If you don't know what that was, that's a monster box. It's a part of, I think, pork. I'd be wrong, but regardless, not my favorite thing ever. Basically, a much smaller, less announced mob spawner. They do look like mob spawners too. They're red in color. But if you see them, they just kind of explode into a bunch of enemies. Which is a little bit lackluster. Not lackluster, but not my favorite, I guess is the word I would use. Now, I'm unsure of if this one pickaxe will be enough to get me all the way back up. But I think regardless of what happens, it'll be faster than the alternative, which is me trying to find my way back up. However, this has piqued my interest quite rapidly. I always love myself a good mineshaft, so I am absolutely gonna check this out. This is another really good way to do two things. One, to loot an area, and two, wow, that was awful. But one, to loot an area, and two, find a lot of exposed ore. Hopefully pertaining to diamond. Maybe I should have just walked around. Hold on, let me just walk over here. If this is actually all this mineshaft is, I'm going to be amazed. Wow. I think I just found the world record for the saddest mineshaft in Minecraft. That's actually so sad. Incredible. I know I should really be mining all this iron, but I'm to the point where I just kind of want to leave. Although I will most likely need to go ahead and make another pickaxe. But we'll do that in due time. Oh wait. Is there another layer to this? Hold on. No, there isn't. Oh, there is another layer, actually. I take back my statement. Of course I spawned, or not spawned, but stepped right into this. What was that? I wish I would have started going this way. I also retract that statement immediately because that was the complete wrong way to go. Okay, I want to know what that noise was. I heard like almost sounded like a Minecraft villager. Yeah, you hear that? What is that? Excuse me. Oh, hello. Friends and foes. Hi. Oh, goodbye. Okay, so there definitely is a... There goes that. Did I bring a crafting bench? I did indeed. I need a little bit of that iron from earlier, and then I have plenty of wood on me. So... There we go. Entirely brand new pickaxe, and I just fell. Ah, here we go. This is what we're looking for. Minecart with chest. What you got for me? Oh, we got another chest piece figure. That's interesting. Take everything out of it. What? Go. We are going to continue to see if we can't find any more of those minecart with chests, because that is where the money is. We can find a lot of stuff, a lot of good stuff in those. But, like I was saying, I don't think we'll be down here for much longer. Is that a chicken? There's no way there's a chicken down here, right? I have to go. I have to go investigate that. Oh, is it one of those? There was actually a chicken down there. Incredible. Okay. I think we just go back to the mine shaft. I'm not really super interested in what this has to show here. Plus, we are running out of food. So, probably better that we go ahead and get our move on going here. Ow. There we go. Finally, we find some diamonds. Might only be 2, but I mean, at least we found some on this expedition. Kind of just keep on keeping on then. Really, it sounds a little negative, but there really isn't anything else that we're looking for. don't think this is going to take us up either, unfortunately. I don't think mine shafts typically have a tendency to go up. It's more of just a straight line. There might be a layer above you, and then that's it. So, up we go. Oh, that's actually very nice. As long as we can find a way out of it. Okay, and let's get back up to the surface. Now, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to run this episode until I find a village, and once I find a village, we're going to go ahead and look around and decide where to go from there. But likely, once we find that village, I'm going to go ahead and get back to the base, start smelting some stuff, and then I think next time I'm going to do much more of a building episode. I might do some more mining, but the main focus I want to do is going to be on building. At least that's the idea. I always seem to come into Minecraft with a plan and then leave doing something completely different. But that's also kind of the fun of the game, is you can really just take yourself wherever you want to go when you play Minecraft. There is no distinct outline. You don't have to do anything. It's always your choice what you end up getting up to. Which has always been probably my favorite thing. Well, that and just exploring, of course, because like I was saying, I like exploring far too much to leave that out. There is some weird generation over here. Or does it just look weird? It just looks weird. I was looking at the mini-map. You see that? It just looks very odd. Oh, you know what it is? It's these moss blocks on the ground. What is that? Do you see that? That's pretty. Those frog lights. We are absolutely going to be taking these with us because I might actually recreate what's going on here because I am a big fan of how that looks. Ooh. Maybe I should have seen that one coming. I didn't know they could do that. Tracer. Oh, it's because I ate a glow light. Look at that fish. Holy, that's a big boy. Yeah, we'll go ahead and pick up a few more of these frog lights, and I think I will recreate this because I really like it. As long as I remember, of course. Which, that's the other hard part. If you don't know me, I do not have exactly the sharpest memory. In fact, to call my memory sharp would almost be an insult to people with good memories. Really hoping I can get away with not having to build up. There we go. But I am going to collect all of these frog lights because they are kind of annoying to come by on your own. So, let's see. Do I have a block where I have actually a decent stack? There we go, some cobblestone. Okay. And the last few here. Maybe, depending on if I can actually climb this. Okay. On that note, I need more food. Surprising nobody, I'm sure. What is that? Oh, that's another slime thing. Okay, well, let's just go look around, see if I can't find some fruits on some trees as we run. Oh, well, that kind of solves that issue, doesn't it? Hello. I would really like the crafting template in my inventory. I think that could be extraordinarily useful. Then we wouldn't have to carry around a crafting table, which, to be fair, oh wow, look at this. I don't know what that chest was doing, but I'm not gonna say no to that. But that would stop us from having to do what we're about to do, which is this right here. Did I leave? Oh no, the crafting table's right there. And there we go. Now we have plenty of food. I'm gonna go ahead and sleep through the night. And let's go find a village. But I really like finding villages because it makes it so that, one, you can explore for as long as you want, and then you don't have a long trek home. And two, if you do want to go explore more in that direction, that is absolutely something that you can do. It's not going to be hard for you to get back to that location. Because you can just go to a waystone, teleport all the way over there, and boom. Immediately with that, you're back. I'm a huge fan of that. Is this like an apple tree or something? I mean, obviously I know that all trees are apple trees, but if there's like a specific, yep, apple sapling, boom, that's what I wanted. Alright, let's see. Let's see if I can't get some more apple saplings, because apple trees sound kind of nice. I might actually have to find the ones that have the, like, the white leaves on them. Or maybe it's just actually rare. Oh, what is this? Star fruit? Oh yeah, I want that. What kind of biome is this? This is just a regular tree biome. There's just a whole bunch, like, this is like an orchard. Persimmons. We got the apples, of course. Our starfruit tree. Okay. Anyways. Hazelnut bush. What's that? You see this? Rotten door. Gross. Another ruined portal over this way. We can go ahead and check that out. Chop down this apple tree. I want to see if I can get more apple saplings. What add-on is that? Fruits Delight. Interesting. But that does kind of explain why the persimmon and the starfruit trees didn't give me any saplings. It appears that we aren't going to be getting any more anytime soon. Okay, let's go check out that ruined portal. After we chop down another apple tree. I'm still trying. I want more apple saplings. I think an orchard could be really neat too. Like an apple orchard. Oh, an apple orchard would be so cool. I'm just not getting lucky, huh? We have to actually like break the apple leaves. It's the only thing I can think of. It's kind of a dumb solution, but also I get 2 apple saplings from that one tree and none for the rest of this. Alright, here's the ruined portal. We'll try one more apple tree. And, see that? What is that? I have no idea what that is. Oh, that's a tree. That's a wisteria tree, I think. Which, that said, do we want some wisteria saplings? That could be pretty. Yeah, I'm just not getting lucky on these apple saplings. After we do this, we'll go look at that wisteria tree and see if we can get the saplings from that as well. Oh. Fortune 2, sharpness 4? Jeez. What a crazy, crazy axe. It seems like a burial mound. You see this? Only, I know one way to find out. If you could see the way that I'm looking at my screen right now. Did I tell you what, or did I tell you what? Oh, there was a... Oops. I didn't know there was going to be an entrance, but... That was an impeccable call. It's like I said, when stuff looks out of place, usually there's a reason. Sometimes there isn't a reason, and those are the ones that will get you, but like usually there's going to be a reason if something looks weird. Can't believe I've actually almost filled this up. That's crazy. Let's try out our fortune axe on one of these, see if we can get a see if we can get some more saplings. It appears not. Yeah, I have no idea. Peach. I like peaches. Okay. Let's go see if we can get the wisteria sapling. Also, there's something up here as well. Ooh, I really like the sparkles in the air. I wonder what's causing that. I really like that. I wonder if that's just the wisteria. Oh my lord, that jump scared me. I'm gonna take that out because that was really loud. $210.05. Holy crap, that was loud. I'm gonna turn my sound down for this one, just so I don't have to edit it out every time. But oh man, I jumped. I actually jumped. That was so loud. But we got a couple of saplings. Hopefully I remember the next time I go to do this. We do need to kill these boars because these are a different kind of boar. These are a different kind of boar, oddly enough. I don't know exactly what is... Oh, is that just a coincidence? Is that from the house? It seems like coincidence. Okay. There is a building up here that I'd like to go look at. Yeah, so I have a few edits to go through and do. I think the reason it was so loud is because it broke all of these at once. And it was just far louder than it needed to be. Yeah, these are the boars that I think we need. Yeah. Those ones, for whatever reason, give cooked meat and leather. I wish I could fully explain how much of a jump I did. Holy, that scared me. I'll be taking these tomato crates and the onion crates. Now, I already know a little bit about this stuff here, because this was something that I encountered when I was testing this mod pack out. So I'm just going to take all of this stuff, and we will, I think we're going to do like a soup kitchen kind of thing too at some point. I'm going to go ahead and dump out some stuff that I don't care about here. Like, let's see. Okay, that's all good. Going garbage. Let's see. I don't need a lot of those. I can keep that. I'm getting rid of the egg stack helmet. That thing is weird. Oh crap! I needed that. That is like the last thing that I wanted to throw. Okay, there we go. We're back. Toss these out. Leaf litter I don't need. I think that should be good for now. Okay. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good with that. Okay. Now then, let's go ahead and keep on pressing right now. Is there anything? There is this up here that I'm slightly intrigued in. Right now, this is entirely based around me just kind of walking. This is cool. Like a little pathway. So this is the kind of path that I want to do from my house to the village, you know? Oops. And this is another structure that I haven't really... I don't really know anything. I mean, maybe this is another one where we just have to dig down. No. This could also entirely just be nothing. Also, I'm just going to break this real quick just to get it out of my inventory. Could have thrown it, but I don't really have an excuse as to why I didn't. I am going to go ahead and grab two shears, I think a shears real quick. We're going to shear these sheep. Because like I was saying, we always need more wool. It's used in a lot of furniture, and I would rather just do it now than have to seek it out later. I see them here. I have the iron to make the wool, or to make the shears. I may as well just get it over with. There are actually more sheep over this way, too. Okay, cool. Interesting. I didn't know that I could just mine those like that. Now, I do have to know, do the wisteria trees, when they drop their saplings, are they colored, or can I change the colors? Purple wisteria sapling. Alright, looks like I am going to be turning down the master volume again and chopping down a couple more of these trees. That was just a regular oak sapling. Hold on. What's going on here? Let's try another one. Do you hear how loud that is? That's at 2% volume. Like 2%. Alright, we'll try one last one. If this doesn't work, then I'm just going to go ahead and assume that only purple wisteria have saplings. Oh, there we go. I got the white wisteria. And this is blue. Dude, a wisteria orchard. Or even just planting these around like a house later. It only gave me one sapling. I kind of want more than that just to make sure that I can solidify the future, you know? Although it looks like that won't be happening because I don't see any more. Oh, there's one. And I'll turn the volume back up a little bit. Just for the wisteria trees. Kind of needs to be turned down to a tolerable level. And there goes my axe. There we go. Okay. Let's turn the volume back up. There we go. And I will say I am seeing another... Holy crap, look at this village. I was going to say I'm seeing another burned or ruined portal on the map, but it seems like our prayers of a village have also been answered. So let's go ahead and head on over here. Nothing particularly interesting about that one. What is that? Let's see. Let's see if we can get one more apple sapling. I'm feeling it on this one, you know. You gotta really place your bets, put everything all in. Right here. Boom, that's gonna be apple saplings. I don't even see a sapling. Wow. I don't think I've ever been more wrong. Anyways, we did get our village, the village we have been hoping for. It's a pretty sizable one too, honestly. I wish I would have seen this earlier. I mean, that's not that far away. We could absolutely go look at that still. Bundle, take the book. Garlic. See, I don't really care much about any of those, so we'll leave everything there. Now look at this building. This is something. This is a cool building. This is a chef. He gives bacon and eggs. Chocolate pie. Rope. I don't know what I need this for, but I feel like I've seen rope and needed rope for something, so we're gonna take this. Again, no idea what it's needed for, but I feel like I remember needing it for something. Okay. Chef's delight. Okay. Nothing really important in there. You know what I'm realizing is I don't believe there's a waystone here. Which, that is a different problem entirely. What is this building? Carpenter. What does a saw do? I mean, I can kind of assume what it does, but... So is there no... Yeah, it appears like there is no waystone in this village. So I suppose what that means is maybe we do... Oops. Maybe we do still have some work to do here. First things first. Whoa, look at this biome. Blossom woods. First things first, we're going to go over here. So we need to go pretty much in this direction, right? Yes. We're just going to go in this direction until we can't anymore. And I am very intrigued to see what kind of stuff is in that structure. Because that looks like it's almost a village, but it's like a stone village. But here's hoping it's actually something very cool. And speaking of kind of cool, what is this tree? Are you? Apple log. Ooh, I might have to. Yeah, I'm not surprised that broke my axe, if I'm being real with you. Apple tree sapling. There we go. I got 55 of them. So we can absolutely... Whoa, what is that? Okay, now we have to kind of make a decision here. There's a few things around me that I'm very intrigued by. There's one. This thing right here. Which is just a little loot pile. That's fine. We'll go look at this first. What is this? Oh, I'll tell you what that was. That was a waste of time. Okay. So we can go... Yeah, let's go look at this mega structure over here first. And if that doesn't have a waystone in it, then we'll go look at whatever the thing over here is. But I think the mega structure is far more entertaining right now. Also, we found another rotten house, which had a little bit of redstone in it. What a spectacular find. And then there's this structure here too. There's so much stuff going on over here. This kind of just looks like one of the underground or underwater structures. Which I am rapidly finding out that the rest of this entire area looks like. This is like an archaeology thing then. It's kind of what's coming into my head here. And yes, I know I just dropped a piece of wool earlier, but I'm also kind of too lazy to go find it, so go ahead and do this. Is there at least something good in here? There is. So we are going to be getting our very first bookshelves. So that is immediately something great because, again, with how scarce leather is right now, any bookshelves that we can find in villages or buildings like this, that is an absolute blessing. I think this is going to be the last building that actually has anything in it. Just based off of how it looks. Yeah. However, it does have 3 more bookshelves, so that makes 9 in total. We need, what is it, 12? Or is it 15? I think it's 15. And 2 more as well, so that is actually incredible. So that was definitely a fantastic find. We need 12 more books. I know we have 1 more in this thing here. And we have at least 1 more in there. I don't know exactly where it is, but I know we do. So I am very content with this as a structure because that was absolutely a boon. Is there more stuff here? Probably. But what I kind of want to go see now. What is this? Oh, that just looks like another campsite. Yeah, we'll leave that be. I want to go look at this now. But yeah, please do let me know if you want to see me doing more of these exploratory episodes, or if this one is a complete flop, like it wasn't relaxing at all. You want me to just focus only on, or at least primarily on, building and mining. I know those are like the 2 big ones where it's just relaxing hearing the sounds, hearing the noises. So just let me know what you want me to do, and I am happy to adapt to it because regardless, I have plenty of Minecraft in my life right now. I don't need every every time I play to be adventure. Especially with how I'm playing hardcore Minecraft again. A little bit of R&R, rest and relaxation is kind of due. Is this another apple tree? This is dark cherry. I am going to chop this one down as well. I'm going to make another axe real quick before I do that. I'm probably going to turn the volume down again as well because that one was unfortunately loud last time. Hey big dog, what you got for sale? Nothing I really care about? Nothing I really care about. But you do have some more bookshelves for us. And I believe that this is actually enough for the enchanting table, so thank you very much, sir. Crafting bench, let me go ahead and get a couple pieces of, sorry, not copper. Iron out, there we go. Alright, let me go ahead and turn the sound down again before I chop this massive tree down and it blows everybody's ears up and wakes everybody up. But dark cherries is another thing that I'm very intrigued in. Also, dark cherry. What does that look like? Ooh, I like that block a lot. We might have to go ahead and cultivate some dark cherry trees because that block looks good. But in the meantime, we are back on our search, and look at that. Right there, there is another village for us. So let's go ahead and head on over there and pray that this one has a waystone. If it doesn't, then I don't really know what we're going to do. We might just have to end up running on back. I did see something that looked like a waystone in the middle of it, but I believe that was just the fountain. But a boy can dream. Rich soil, don't care. That's the fountain right there. And I do not see one. Unless, no, I don't think so. It looks like we're out of luck yet again, actually. Which is kind of unfortunate. I'll take that. Hanging pot I'll take. I do quite... Ooh, are these like lattices? Yeah, give me the lattices. Alrighty. So now we need to kind of start finding what we want to do here. I am regrettably running out of inventory space, even with the massive backpack that we have now. I am running out of inventory space quite quickly. Okay. Birch lattice. I don't know if I'll like that, but we'll try it out. I am not opposed at all. Okay. Alright. Well, I suppose what we could do is we could start heading in the direction of home, which is over here, and see if we find something on these spots. What are these black spots? So we can start heading that direction and just hoping that we run into another village that has a teleporter in it, a waystone. Which would be the ideal outcome, I suppose. Because with our inventory situation, I don't really care to go through. Did we find out that these drop leather earlier? I don't quite remember. Oh, that one did. But yeah, I just want to find a way home here. That is one tall tree. Look at that sunset, too. Holy man. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can hear it in my voice, but I'm starting to get just a little bit tired. I'm the one playing the game, so if I fall asleep... What is this? This is another archaeology structure, it looks like, yeah. Oh, here we go. That's something interesting. So let's go ahead and check that out real quick. I'm sure if need be, we can find some stuff from the backpack that we don't need. I really should kill those kangaroos for the leather, but I'm feeling nice. Alright, what is this? What have I found here? Holy crap. Alright, well, we got our name tags sorted for a while, I think. Just a thought, you know? I think the name tags are good for now. Wow. This might be something that I need to just remember is here and come back to. Because this is quite a... This is something. This is a lot. Yeah, I think this is a leave it for now and come back kind of deal because I don't even know what to do with this. So we'll just mark this. It's a slime. We'll mark this and name it Loot Village. Hide that, but we'll keep it in our head. This might be something we come back to next time. Unless I just opt for the building video next time, which is entirely possible. But at least we have name tags completely sorted. We have 30. Even if we don't find any more, that's enough for 30 entire episodes. Which something tells me that will be quite a while from now. It'll be 30 weeks. It's more than half of a year. There's another building here. I don't really like the noise silt makes when I step on it. It's too, like, muddy for me, for my personal taste, you know? Just a little too muddy. And this looks like it is some kind of, like... What is... Oh, this is another fisherman's home, isn't it? I think that's what I just stumbled on. Another fisher... Yeah, this is another fisherman's home. Alright. Holy. You know, I think I'm alright. I'm just gonna be leaving now. I think I need to be running this way. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's a beehive. What is this? See that? We are almost home, though. So I'm going to unhide this. Just so we have that little dot showing us where to go. Oh, kiwi? Let me see if I can get kiwi sapling. I think I did. Hold on. I did. Okay. So we have a kiwi sapling now. That's big. I think I looted this before, actually. I want to say I've looted this little floating thing. Oh, nope, I have not. There is an unlooted chest right there. That little sky pillar thing over there, the red beacon, that's our house. Okay, nothing really to show here. Well, let's go ahead and get on back home. We are just about there. It's pretty much right. Hold on. Did we get a peach sapling too? Kind of hard to tell, but I don't think we did. No, we didn't. That's okay. We'll go ahead and head on back home. We're going to empty out our inventory, and then I think that is where I will be calling it tonight. Unfortunately, I didn't build anything today, but like I was saying, please do let me know if you want to see me build more. I'm going to put this in the description as well. Let me know if you want me to build more, or if you want me to explore, if you want me to mine, like the main couple of things that you want me to focus on. Because I'm not opposed to pretty much anything. Like I said, I have hardcore Minecraft going again. So that is satisfying my need for exploration plenty. So if you want me to just buckle down, only get the materials I need to build things, then so be it. You know, that is not a problem by me at all. If you want me to go mining a lot, because I know mining, like I was saying, mining has very therapeutic noises, you know. So if you want me to focus on mining primarily, I'm absolutely okay with that as well. But let's recap a little bit. What did we do this episode? We definitely spent a lot of time making the house look a little bit better. We didn't even spend that much time on that, to be honest. We spent a little bit of time making the house look better. We spent a lot more time trying to tame an animal. No, I suppose we spent more time getting wool and making a bed and everything like that. But no matter. There's Hannah right there. All happy in her little purple cat bed thing. I like that bed a lot. Now, is there a way that I can... No. So I think I actually just have to go into this and do this every time I want to empty this out. Holy, that's going to take a while. That is not the most streamlined thing ever. But the nice part is we do have the insert button. The insert button is already saving me loads of time. But the more I'm doing this, the more I'm realizing that we probably won't have much in the way of a sorting system. Unfortunately. Like, I think the closest I could get to a sorting system would just be like food items here, building blocks here, that kind of deal. Which isn't bad, it's just not the best thing ever. Let's see. I'm okay with that one. I don't know what it's supposed to be. Let's see, what other options do we have? Okay, so we don't have any other options. options. What about here? Oh, I kind of like that. A little tapestry almost. A little mosaic. What if I want like... Alright. What if I want something that doesn't go quite that high? Let's see. Let me put a block right up here. I have any 2x2s. There we go. I like that one though. I don't like the bomb. Oh wait. Oh, I like that one. That one's cute. We're doing that one. That one's here to stay. Okay. So yeah, a little recap. We added some hanging plants. We got Hannah Pangaea over here in the corner in her little purple bed. We added some furniture, so now we actually have some nightstands. We have wardrobes. We moved the music disc over to here. We have a table now. Yeah, I think all in all... Oh, we also have a ceiling fan. A functioning ceiling fan. We moved our storage up to the top. We have some bird eggs now as well. And then we have this. We have this backpack, which is very, very nice. And actually, while I'm at it, let me see if I can't make sophisticated... So let's go ahead and make a... Need this. So 4 iron, 4 string, and leather in the middle. So we need iron. Which iron I know we have now. We need string and leather. Where's our leather? There we go. Just gonna make all of these into upgrade templates because we're gonna need a few. Okay, and then the first thing, I would like to add a... Where is it? Where is it? It was the... crafting table one. I wanted the crafting bench one. Where's that at? This would also be kind of nice. I wouldn't mind that at all. Here, crafting upgrade. Okay, so we need a chest, a crafting table, and then 2 iron ingots. Oh, does it have to be a trap chest? So we need a crafting table. Crap. Where'd it go? Still don't understand exactly what this is. Crafting table in an upgrade tab. I don't fully understand what these are. Maybe this is like old stuff that they have recently changed. I need a chest, 2 iron ingots, and a crafting table. I think I have all that on me, right? Let's go ahead and make the chest first. Right there. 2 iron ingots. Oh, I need the crafting table still. Oops. There we go. Crafting table up top. And then one of these right in the middle. And now we can craft stuff here. That's very useful. Okay. What can we do next? Is there anything else that I really want to... This was one that I was interested in. So we need blocks of copper, and we need 8 of them. 8 blocks of copper would be... Eight blocks. I'm times 9 each. So that's 72 copper. 72 copper. We have that. I think I got a blast furnace, didn't I? I really hope I did. Otherwise, this is going to take a minute. I did. Okay, awesome. Alright, we'll let that cook. Let's see what else we can work on while that's at it. Tinkering crafting table? How do I make that? TNT? What do you even do with tinkering tables? I don't fully comprehend that. What about the tool swapper? So we need redstone and one of each wood tool. I do want this. This seems nice. So we need redstone. Which I know I brought some back. There we go. Then we needed one of each tool. Let me use my new crafting bench here. Oops. So we needed one axe and one shovel, and one pickaxe, and then we needed one sword. And then that is how we make this. Boom. Okay, so now, if I'm using this, it should... Do I have to equip this? Okay, so I don't fully understand how that works. Automatically swaps item in player's hand for the one effective on the block or entity when these are left clicked. On. Maybe I need to... Maybe it needs to be like something that I didn't place. I don't have a shovel on me. Yeah, I don't fully understand that one. Maybe if I turn it off. I don't know why that would work. Yeah, I don't fully understand that one. Oh, whatever. That'll be something we figure out later. Anyways, next up on the crafting bench agenda, let's see. I wanted to add to the stack tier upgrade. Oh, that's what we're doing right now, actually. I'm sorry. Starter tier, yeah, that's blocks of copper. I really don't understand how these work. What else can we do while we wait for the copper one to go? I don't really care that much about that. Smithing table, that's not really that important to me. Void upgrade, I have no idea what that means. Feeding upgrade also doesn't really interest me that much. Pickup upgrade, I wouldn't mind the pickup upgrade, but we need a slime ball for it, and I don't have a slime ball. So... filter. Oh, this is what I want, the smelting upgrade. So I need a furnace and then iron ingots, so just need a furnace really. The smelting upgrade would be really nice. Just need cobblestone. Need a little more cobblestone than that. There we go. Where did the smelting go? There it is. There's an auto smelting upgrade too. Yeah, look at that. That's nice. Auto smelting upgrade. Actually, I could do this right now. Do I want that though? Do I really care about that? I don't know if I really care about that. I'm gonna hold off on that for now. Let's see. Well, now that I have another furnace, actually, I might have all the, that might be everything that I need there. 7, yep, I got plenty with that. Okay, 8 of these, and then I need a crafting template in the middle. There we go, starter upgrade tier. So now I should be able to hold in my backpack. Yeah, see, 94 out of 96. And then tier 1, this is what I need for tier 1. No, that's downgrade. We need upgrade. We're looking upgrade. Upgrades, baby, upgrades. Blocks of iron. I think I can just do that right now. So let's see. Where is my iron? Oh, I've been using my iron, so I don't think I actually technically have enough. Unless I have some here. And we can go ahead and put it right in the smelter here. This backpack is really cool. I'm a big fan of that. There we go. Then we can take this and we can do that. Okay. And the next tier, if I had to guess, is gold. Correct. I don't think I have the gold for it, though. I don't think I'm even close to having the gold for it. I'm not as far as I thought, but I'm not really close yet either. Unless this works. That does not. Okay. But regardless, now I can have stacks of up to 128 of any item in here. So this just gets even more and more useful. But that is where we are going to call it today. So I wanted to go ahead and just say again, please do please leave any like comments or anything like that that you have in the comment section below. Anything that you want me to focus on, whether it be building more, mining more, exploring more. I know that the probable general consensus will be, whoa, what is this guy doing here? Beats me. More power to him. Yeah, it'll probably be more mining and more building, but yeah, I might do 2 buildings next episode to kind of compensate for the lack of building this time. But I hope you had a fantastic time here. Again, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you so much for watching. And yeah, have a fantastic day or night, either or. Hey there, if you made it this far in the video, I just wanted to say thank you for watching. And if you are interested in any other content of mine, I am live on Twitch any day, Tuesday through Saturday at 6 p.m. Central Time at Mahzi_, MAHZZI_. Thanks for watching.